Why is it that two people can have the exact same education, the same background, and the same opportunities, yet one ends up a leader while the other remains forever stuck in mediocrity? The difference isn't talent. It isn't a higher IQ. It isn't a silver spoon. The difference is the size of their thinking. Welcome back to Rewire. Today we are diving into a classic that has shaped millions of success stories, The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz. Specifically, we are looking at chapters 1, 2, 3, 6, and 9 to build what I call the power of purpose. Most people are held back by small-scale thinking and a psychological plague. Schwartz calls Excusitis. This disease is the silent killer of dreams. By the end of this video, you'll have 5 actionable steps to rewire your brain, destroy inner doubt, and expand your vision for a bigger life. Let's get to work. Step 1. Cure the Excusitis disease. Schwartz identifies the #1 reason for failure: Excusitis. This is the habit of making excuses for why we aren't successful. Successful people don't make excuses, they make progress. Mediocre people have a library of reasons why they can't move forward. Schwartz breaks this down into 4 main categories. First, health excusitis. It sounds like, I don't have enough energy, or I'm always tired. Schwartz's advice is simple: refuse to talk about your health. The more you talk about an ailment, the more real it becomes in your mind. It is better to wear out than to rust out. Your mental drive can override almost any physical limitation if you refuse to give it power. Second, intelligence excusitis. This is the most dangerous. People think, I'm not smart enough, or I don't have the right degree. But Schwartz notes that how you use your intelligence is far more important than how much you have. Interest, enthusiasm, and persistence are worth more than a high IQ score. Third, age excusitis. You're either too old or too young. This is just a way to delay action. If you have a vision, the time is now. Finally, luck excusitis. Blaming bad luck is for losers. Success is the result of preparation meeting opportunity. The actionable step. You must cure excusitis today. Every time you find yourself saying, I can't because, catch yourself. Stop. Replace it with, how can I? Stop talking about your health. Stop worrying about your IQ. And stop waiting for luck. Start building your own reality. Step 2. Build confidence through action. David Schwartz teaches us a hard truth. Fear is real. It is the greatest enemy of thinking big. It destroys ambition, creates physical illness, and fuels the inner doubt we're fighting today. But here is the secret. Action cures fear. Hesitation only nourishes fear. When you wait, when you overthink, when you sit in the dark and wonder what if, the monster gets bigger. If you are afraid to speak up in a meeting, speak up in the first 30 seconds. If you are afraid to make a difficult phone call, pick up the phone before you can talk yourself out of it. Confidence is a muscle. You aren't born with it. You build it through a series of small wins. This is what Schwartz calls the action cure. Think about it. Most of what we fear never actually happens. The fear exists only in the mind. By taking physical action, you prove to your subconscious that the monster wasn't as big as you thought. The actionable step. Identify one thing this week that makes you nervous. Don't plan it for long. Just do it. Whether it's a difficult conversation or starting that creative project you've been hiding from, take the first step today. Action is the only antidote to the paralysis of doubt. Step 3. Think belief. This is the foundation of the entire book. It's about belief. Schwartz states that success is directly proportional to the size of your belief. If you believe you are a second-class person, your mind will produce second-class reasons to justify it. You will act like a second-class person and receive second-class results. Belief is the thermostat that regulates your life. When you believe you can do something, your mind develops the how-to automatically. It's like being the architect of a skyscraper. You must see the finished golden building in your mind before a single brick is laid. Schwartz introduces the concept of two foremen in your mind, Mr. Triumph and Mr. Defeat. Mr. Triumph is the one who finds reasons why you can succeed. Mr. Defeat is the expert on why you will fail. Both are obedient. Whichever one you give more work to, that's the one who will run your life. The actionable step. Internalize this. Success is a choice made in the mind first. Every morning tell yourself, I am a person of big goals and big results. Give Mr. Triumph a full-time job. If you don't believe in your vision, why should anyone else? Step 4. Magnetize your goals. Where are you going? Most people live day to day without a destination. They are drifting in the ocean, hoping to hit land. Schwartz discusses the power of goals. He says that nothing happens until a goal is established. Think of your goals as a magnet. When you have a clear, written vision of the life you want, what Schwartz calls a 10-year plan, everything in your life begins to align toward it. You start seeing opportunities you previously missed. You meet the right people. You make better decisions because you have a filter. You need to magnetize your future. This means your goal should be so vivid and so compelling that it pulls you through the difficult days. It shouldn't just be a wish, it should be a blueprint. The actionable step. Create a clear, written vision of the big life you want to live. Don't be realistic. Being realistic is just another word for thinking small. Write down your financial goals, your career milestones, and your personal growth targets. Look at them every single morning. Let them pull you forward. Step 5. Go the extra mile. Finally, Chapter 6 teaches us about the momentum factor. Successful people do more than is required. They don't just get by, they excel. They don't just do their job, they own their mission. Going the extra mile builds two things, momentum and self-respect. When you give more value than you are paid for, you become indispensable. You build a reputation for excellence that attracts bigger opportunities. It's the law of compensation. But even more importantly, you build internal toughness. You prove to yourself that you are not a machine doing the bare minimum. You are an architect of excellence. This extra mile mindset is what separates the dreamers from the achievers. The actionable step. In everything you do this week, whether it's a report at work, a workout at the gym, or a creative project, do 10% more than is expected. Give more than you're asked for. This builds the habit of being a big thinker. Crushing inner doubt isn't a one-time event, it's a daily rewire. By curing Excusitis, acting against fear, believing in your potential, magnetizing your goals, and going the extra mile, you are becoming the architect of your own destiny. If you found this deep dive helpful, make sure to subscribe to Rewire. We are building a community of big thinkers committed to mental toughness and growth. Check out our other videos on building grit and mastering your mindset right here. Remember, you are exactly as big as your thoughts. Go out and think big.